morning at happy Monday. Hatid sa inyo ng Daily Tribune at Radyo Bandido TV ang Gising Na. Ito ang omni-media program na mapapanood tuwing Lunes, Miyerkules at Biyernes sa Daily Tribune's official Facebook page, Tribune Now on YouTube at simulcast sa DZRJ 8:10 AM. And my name is Kim Sancha.
Mula alas 7:30 hanggang alas 9 ng umaga, ating pag-uusapan at tayo ay magkukwentuhan tungkol sa mga trending entertainment news at inspiring lifestyle stories, mapa-local at international, dahil ganyan ang buhay dito sa Gising Na. At ako naman, si Dina Ventura.
Wow, I love it.
I'm so perky.
Yes, you have to.
Alright.
It's morning. And Dina, isang linggo na ang nakalipas mula ng ipakilala ng Binibining Pilipinas Charities Incorporated or BPCI ang new set of queens na kakatawan sa bansa sa iba't ibang international pageant competitions. Hindi lang ng BPCI ang 4 na queens at 2 runners-up.
Tama ka dyan,
Right.
Kim. In fact, 3 sa 58th edition newly crowned queens ay sasabak na agad sa competition on October 14 sa Egypt for Miss Intercontinental, October 15 sa Albania for Miss Globe, and on October 25 sa Indonesia for Miss Grand International.
Diba? Konting kembo na lang, lalaban na pala itong 3 queen na ating guest ngayon. So, diba?
Malapit na yun!
Diba? Upang magbahagi ng kanilang successful pageant journey at preparation for their upcoming competitions, ayan, live natin makakausap ngayong Lunes sina Binibining Pilipinas Grand International Roberta Angela Tamondong, Binibining Pilipinas Globe Chelsea Lovely Fernandez, Lovely, and Binibining Pilipinas Intercontinental Gabrielle Camille Basiano. So, sino ba ang ating makakausap na una, Dean?
Okay, ang una nating kakausapin ay ang 19-year-old model and environment advocate who represented San Pablo, Laguna. One of the youngest from the batch and heavy favorite. Please welcome Binibining Pilipinas Grand International 2022, Roberta Angela Tamondong.
Ayan. Good morning, Rowan.
Good morning po!
Ayan. O, diba?
Wow, so fresh na morning!
19 years old yan. Siya yung isa siya sa tatlo silang actually 19 years old. Siya isa siya sa pinakabata.
Oo
Ayan.
nga.
Ayan, so simulan natin kwentuhan din.
Alright, go.
So, how are you naman? Nag-sing in na ba sa'yo yung pagiging isang binibining Pilipinas Queen mo, Roan?
Nag-sink in siya lately, actually. Kasi naramdaman ko na ulit yung trainings and yung mga meetings sa susunod na months for Miss Grand International. And, yun, ang saya-saya ko lang.
I'm sure. Diba? And how did your family, friends, and fans react? Are they planning a victory party for you or tapos na?
Oo nga, gusto namin malaman yan.
I think my family's going to prepare a victory party for me, but I don't know when because of the schedules, and we're going to a lot of time when it comes to our media week. So maybe after the media week, we will have a victory party afterwards.
Alright.
Na paisip lang ako, meron ka pa kayang time para mag-victory party? Kasi October na yung laban mo eh. Parang bigla ko lang naisip. Siyempre, hindi lang yun yung family mo, yung friends mo. Baka yung camp mo na yun, magpe-party rin sa'yo. Hindi natin alam, diba?
Siguro all at once na yung victory party. Maybe at the weekend para hindi naman masyadong ngarag, hindi masyadong stress yung preparation namin.
Oo.
Kailangan din natin maglaan ng konting time when it comes to our family and friends, not just work. And we need that space to reflect and relax, and I think that's one of the things that we need during our preparation then.
Right.
Oo nga. And besides, that's like 2 months away, Kim.
Eh, pero kasi alam mo naman tayo, gusto, dibdiban yung training ba sa pageant? Siyempre, di
deep
ba?
into the training na pala.
Right. Ayun,
But Rowan, what was the first thing that you did the following day when you won, after you won?
I talked to my parents about me winning because it hasn't sunk in pa a week ago, and then I cried out of joy because I still couldn't believe that I got the Binibining Pilipinas Grand International. And my parents told me that they were so proud of me because all of their hard work and effort has been paid off. because they're only like unika iha, like mga Pilipinas title, and that's one of our dreams. And I just like after that, I put my crown and my sash to my mom and dad, and we just cried all together. That was a sentimental moment for us.
Oo.
Oh,
Oh, 'di ba? Tapos ayun nga, kasi ang bata-bata pa niya, look at her, 'di ba?
oo nga.
And Roberta, may we know what's the sweetest or most encouraging message that you receive from them before, during, and after the 58th edition?
Most encouraging words would be my mom and my dad telling me that I got this, and that whatever doubt or problems that I have during my preparation, I will overcome it. When it comes to just praying to the Lord for guidance and faith, and during our coronation night, I was still doubting myself,
Oh.
and my parents and my supporters, even my aces and queen sisters told me na tiwala lang, kaya mo yan, tiwala lang. You're far more capable and far more superior to what you are feeling right now. And that's what I felt, and during the announcement of Binibining Pilipinas Grand, that was an authentic reaction because I didn't know that I was going to receive that title, and I'm so happy that I did. I'm super happy.
Yes, all that hard work paid off. So Ron, you're only 19, but you've gone through the pageant circuit. I think more than any other in the pageant circles. So how do you handle pressure? Has it changed now that you're vying for the first crown for the Philippines?
Pressure is like a normal thing for all of us to experience, but for me, how I handle pressure is pretty normal when it comes to me being with my phone. I'm being with my phone less now than usual, and then just meditate a little more, and just read books, or even podcasts can like
Relax
makes
you.
your mood in a different way. So that's what I do on handling stress, and I hope everyone who's dealing stress right now could find their peace in the future, just like me, just like what I'm doing right now.
Right. And Dina, actually si Roan already won sa international pageant. Siya yung, if I'm not mistaken, she was the first Miss Eco Teen International 2020. Tama ba?
Yes.
Ayan. Tapos eto ngayon, she will vie for the first Miss Grand International title sa atin. So, mali natin siya din yung first na maging Miss Grand Philippines. So, ayan.
Manifest it.
We're not, I'm not giving you pressure. I'm just saying kasi that we're just stating a fact here, in Gising Na. So,
You
given...
know what Miss Samantha Panilio and Samantha Bernardo said to me? Don't be pressured, just have fun. The same thing that they told me during my journey in Binibini. Just have fun. Don't think about the events too much, or the coordination night, or the Q&A, on what Q&A will you get during that night. Just have fun all throughout, and it will show during the coronation night, that glow in you. And I think that's one of the things that I really like when it comes to words of encouragement and advice that I got from Ate Samber and Ate Sampan.
Samber and Sampan.
Ayun, masabi ko lang din kasi ito, una ko itong nakita nung I was invited to judge nung isang pageant na yung Miss Teen Philippines Prelim. Doon nakita ko na siya doon. So, meron ka pa bang nararamdamang nervousness ngayon kahit na yung sumasaba ka pa rin sa pageant, Rowan?
Yes po, it's pretty normal din naman for me para maramdaman yung ganong pressure na yun. Pero I I just lift everything up to God when it comes to me performing, and whatever that I do on that stage. It's the outcome of my 6 years of training when I was 13. Kaya I'm really happy that up until now I'm 19. I'm still pushing for what I'm passionate about, which is pageantry.
Right.
Oh, I'm sure along the way you've had, and you read a lot based on what you told us earlier. So, can you tell us who your local or international female role models are and why?
My local role model is, can it be my mom? Because my mom has done so much for me the past like during my entire life. Also my dad. I consider them as my role model because without them I wouldn't be standing here today, to be honest.
Yes.
My international role model would be Emma Watson
Oh.
because she advocates for women, women's violence, and women empowerment. And I think it's really important for us to have that same mentality on how to take care of our fellow women, to uplift them. And I think it's really nice that Emma Watson's doing that up until now. Like, if I would have gotten the chance to talk to her, I will and talk about that.
Yeah. I
Ro-
hope you get the chance.
and Rowan, may we know what or who motivates or inspires you to, move forward or to look up ahead?
Who inspires me to look forward and move on is definitely my family. Because I'm a very family oriented girl. And my parents always told me that I should just move on and move forward. That's one of the things that I learned from them. And whatever trials and mishaps or tribulations that I will got in the future, they just told me just to lift your head up high and just move on with your life and just perform as if you were performing every day in pageantry. That's what they entail with me when it comes to my life. Your world is like pageantry. Just perform it every single day and you'll be all right.
One thing that struck me, Rowan, is that you're one of the youngest candidates this year. And in fact, you told us that you started out at 13 training for this. I'm
Yeah.
really, really curious what that was like growing up for you.
It's really different because when I was 13, I was really caught up into volleyball, like sports. And one time, my dad and I were walking at the said event. It was my mom's 40th birthday, and my dad, talagang si Papa. My dad introduced me into the world of pageantry. He told me that there were beauty queens training upstairs, and I went upstairs and I was amazed, as if like the girls who were walking in heels were walking up in the clouds. So I told my dad, Papa, gusto kong maging ganyan.
Oh,
I
there.
didn't know then the meaning of being a beauty queen or the word pageant is. But when I started training during like at 13, I was blown away because it's really really hard. Like not everyone like knows how hard it is to train every single day for pasarela, for Q&A. And I really considered pageant as a sport.
Oh, that's a new one.
Yeah, this is the first time I heard it.
That's very interesting,
Ayun,
Rowan.
let me just add, hindi rin siya yung youngest. Isa rin siya sa pinakamatangkad. Parang kasing taas ko yata to eh. Alam ko 5'9" ka, right?
5'9".
Oh, see?
I think you're gonna get taller pa.
Di ba parang pag tumabi ka sa kanya, oh my God, tapos yung katawan niya, tapos, sorry ha, hindi ako makaget over. Bakit ganyan yung itsura mo? Ano ba nilagay mo sa mukha mo? Ang ganda-ganda mo yung umaga. Ano nakalagay dyan?
Wala.
Actually, honestly speaking, sabi ko kay Ate Gab, Ate Gab, makeup. Maglalagay na lang ako ng onting blush para
Yeah.
hindi pale.
Oh, di ba?
Pero it's really nice naman to let your skin breathe. every now and then.
Right.
And it's really important for us to take care of your skin. Kaya lang.
Di ba nakakaya naman sa face niya? Yun lang nilagay niya, di ba?
Chic. Chic color. That's the best eh. Tama si Ron because natural is the best
Right.
for me. Ron, syempre, you mentioned that it was very hard training. It has been very hard training. It always is. But I suppose another hard thing about joining pageants is like losing if you didn't win. Have you gone through that? And then if you didn't win this year, would you have tried again next year?
You know, I've experienced being defeated one or too many times, and my father always told me just to like move on, and just what you did during your competition, what you lacked, you can improve on the next pageant. That's one of the
Right.
things that my dad told me. And yeah, there were times that I feel like I felt doubtful. Nervousness has kicked in during the announcement of the winners during the top 12. I wasn't really I wasn't even really experiencing that much of enjoyment because I could have done better in so many aspects. And to be called Miss Grand Philippines is one of the best feelings in the world because I didn't expect it at all. But I really am thankful for BPCI for having that faith and trust in me that I'm a fit queen for Binibining Pilipinas Grand International, and I'm going to try my best to bring home the first ever golden crown.
Right. So, Rowan, before we talk about that, your upcoming journey to the Golden Crown, what's your advice to aspiring beauty queens?
To aspiring beauty queens or to the aspiring binibinis in the future, don't forget to just be yourself. It's one of the things that really is important when it comes to joining pageantry is to do not lose yourself in the process of joining any pageants, and also be confident. That's one of the things that we really want when it comes to pageantry. Confidence will go out once you walk up the stage, once you talk. Confidence has the ability to change a woman's life. So if you're not yet confident, you will find that confidence not yet, but in the future when it comes to talking to your family about it, or even reaching out a helping hand. So if you're 13 to 15 years old, you have a long way to go, just like me. And I hope you do have that time to train physically and mentally.
Right.
It's really hard.
I know.
You enjoy it in the process.
Parang sabi ko naman, I know, as if naman I know, right?
Wala namang masamang mangarap. It's okay. It's
So,
fine.
speaking of training, let's talk about your preparations for the Miss Grand International slated on October 25 in Indonesia. So, what have you been doing to prepare?
We have set a meeting when it comes to my lookbooks, NatCos, and my long gown for the prelims and finals. And just last week, we started the media week, and up until now, I'm kind of loving it because I'm meeting such wonderful people like you.
Thank you.
I think after this, we're just going to prep for pasarela, personality, and Q&A, and the things that I need to improve on still. And I hope during the send-off or during the time that I'm going to be in Jakarta, I will be a woman of substance and also a woman of conviction, and has the driving force to impact like a lot of audience when it comes to to our advocacy in Miss Grand.
All right. And Rowan, since we're talking about your preparation to the upcoming Grand International, will you be wearing creations from the same designers or different one or chosen one?
I'm gonna keep my options open when it comes to designers, especially NatCos and long gown competition. It's really important. But I really am grateful for Mama Louie for being with me all throughout, even before my Beanie Beanie days. And I hope if the org approves, he'll still be my evening gown designer. Or even more, I'm still open to other designers as well because I haven't worn any gowns like aside from Mama Louie. Okay, I'm happy that my team has been planning to create this lookbook of evening gowns for certain different designers for me to pick during the coronation.
All right.
Okay. Gowns are so lovely. So, what about advice from previous title holders? Have you talked to any one of them, and what have they told you, if ever?
Ate Samantha Bernardo told me that um like just have fun during the competition, and she told me that she has so much trust in me that I'm going to get the first like golden crown, which is funny because I really looked up to Ate Samantha for mostly everything. And also Miss Lara Kegaman messaged me like saying her congratulatory message, and she told me that she's proud of me because I'm still young, I have a long way to go, and whatever problems that I have in the future, she's always there. Like she's just one text message away, same as Ate Samantha Bernardo. Like both of them I really looked up to, and I still can't believe that I'm only a chat away with them when it comes to advices. And definitely when I start training this week, I will set like a meeting or a coffee date with Ati Samber. She approves.
Okay. Ayun. I hope you still remember when I asked you before the coronation, why should you be the next Binibining Pilipinas? And you said that any crown will do, right? So this time, it's different. And it's actually a pressure for you. Why should you be then, why should you be the next and first Miss Grand International of the Philippines?
First all. The
I
next
think
step.
it's time for a Filipina to win a Miss Grand International. Why? Because we are Filipina with a substance and also a heart that can change a lot of people. And in this time and age, I think it's really important for us to focus on the minorities or the marginalized community when it comes to wars that has been happening globally. We should protect our fellow people in the future for us to live in a secured and healthy environment. And I hope in the future, as your Miss Grand International, I will make that happen. That all of the people that are struggling when it comes to crises like wars will be eradicated, or even more. I hope that we live in the future that war isn't one of our issues.
Wow. So now, yes. I'm so impressed.
Yes.
So any other parting words that you would like to tell our viewers before we let you go for the meantime?
You know, I'm super grateful to have you here and also interview me at the Daily Tribune. I'm really happy that my supporters and my family have always been there from the beginning up until the end. And I know that this is not the end because we're going to start again for our training in Miss Grand. And I do hope that all of you guys watching right now could support me and my other sisters for our upcoming competition on October. Mine's going to be in Jakarta, and I hope all of you guys can watch or even support a fellow Filipino in aiming that first grand international crown. And I will not fail you. I will do my very best, and I just need a little support from my fellow Filipinos at this time because we really need it right now.
Yes.
Oh, diba? Same mo.
We wish you all the best and we will watch out for that
Of course.
crown.
We will support you. Alam mo naman yung mga pageant fans and enthusiasts, yung mga
I know.
grabe yung mga mga reaction, mga messages niya. So, huwag kang mag-alala. Suportahan ka namin.
Thank you po.
Of
Ron,
course.
thank you for gracing our early morning show again and we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, diba? Beautiful.
Ayan, dapat tayo rin.
Okay, alright. Alright.
Okay.
Thank you, Rowan. See ya in a bit. Sa aming pagbabalik, isa pang binibini queen ang ating makakausap. I will describe her as lovely. Kung sino siya, alamin matapos lang ang ilang paalala.
And you're still watching Gising Na. Hello, Kim.
Hello.
Our next Binibini Queen is a mass communications graduate from Asian Development College. The 23-year-old professional model, a native of Tacloban, Leyte, will compete in Miss Globe on October 15 in Albania. Welcome back to the show, Binibining Pilipinas Globe 2022, Chelsea Lovely Fernandez.
Good morning.
Wow.
Good morning, everyone, especially to all our viewers and listeners this morning. Thank you so much for having me, Daily Trivia. And thank you for having me again.
Of course. Nasaan ka pala ngayon?
Yeah, sorry if my background is so noisy. I'm actually outside. I do not have a Wi-Fi because of the weather. And I hope that all of you will understand. It's kind of noisy talaga. Sorry.
No, it's actually okay. Yung nga yung gusto natin yung natural. Alam mo yun? Yung makita ng mga nanonood at nakikinig na, ganyan, simple lang, diba?
At saka, ang ganda-ganda naman ng view, so no problem.
Oo, ang ganda nung nakikita namin sa frame para nahiya nga kami.
I actually have a minimal makeup lang today.
Ito rin, kukumplein din ng makeup, pero naglagay, ano ba nilagay ni Rowan?
Cheek tint.
Tapos ikaw din. Hindi na, no need, maganda ka rin, no need. Alam namin yan. So anyway, welcome back to the show. And how are you? Nag-sync in na ba na ikaw ay isang binibining Pilipinas queen, Chelsea?
Grabe no, sir. Hindi pa kasi nagsisink in in, but seeing this sash, oh my God, it feels so kilig talaga. I am now part of the history. I am part of the circle of queens in Binibining, Pilipinas, and I am just so grateful. I'm just so blessed also to represent the club and city on a very national stage, kumbaga prestigious stage, and I can't wait to shout Philippines because it's actually my first time to represent Philippines on international stage. And grabe, nakaka-excite lang and happy at the same time.
Oh, I'm sure. How did your family, friends, and fans react to it after you won?
Grabe kasi may GC po kami, no? Family and friends. And grabe, may mga videos silang sinesend na umiiyak sila. Kasi yung from the company, so they weren't able to grace the event. Yung coronation night, kasi syempre malayo po, yung iba hindi nakakain. So meron silang mga video na pumatalon sila when they announce me at Hello, Philippines. Yung iba umiiyak. So sobrang nakakatawa lang. And of course, I am sharing this victory with them.
Oh, have you had any victory parties or planning pa lang?
Sana po, no, hopefully magkaroon. But as of now, we actually don't have plans pa for the victory party. Siguro hindi siya party. Siguro more of intimate dinner lang with my family and friends. But I hope that my management, Pro Media, will provide us with Tamondong. We actually have the same company or same management that is handling us. And ayun, magkaroon po.
Ang masasabi ko lang, Chelsea, calling Paul and Ken, you know that. Ayun, Dino, nakakatawa yung energy niya, tinan mo, diba? Tsaka parang excited siya, parang hindi pa competition, pero look at the energy and the face and the attitude.
Parang
diba?
tayo lang yan.
Yes, we need to because Gising Na, it's a morning show. We have to be like this. And Chelsea, the lovely Chelsea, what's the sweetest or most encouraging message did you receive from them before, during, and after the 58th edition?
Well, before, kasi I wasn't really sure if I would join Binibining Pilipinas. This wasn't really part of my plan. But my sister, she's actually my older sister, she told me na, Lovely, you have to join because kasi natatakot po ako, sir. I really don't want to fail. That's actually one of the things that I'm really scared of, to be honest. I don't want to fail. Ewan ko, may ganun lang talagang fear. Join ng pageant. So my sister told me na, you have to face it. You love challenges, right? So you have to join Binibining Filipinos in order for you to mature more. So yun po yung unang advice na nakuha ko. And then during the competition, my management, which is Pearl Media, just told me that you have to enjoy this. Kasi I was really pressured and intense during our pageant, the 3-month pageant, grabe no, 3 months. We actually started in March, training, and then April, ganun nag-start yung screening, and then yun nga po natapos ng July. So, my management told me na kung anong ginawa mo with your previous pageants, you have to apply it this time. So yun lang din naman po ginawa ko. And of course, after the coronation, they gave me a congratulatory message and advised me to also continue what I did during the Binibining Pilipinas. I should continue it and apply it now on international pageants.
Chelsea, you talked about the hard work, all the hard work you put in to win, diba? But so after all that, what was the first thing you did the following day when it was all done?
Po. Kasi after ko pong gumising, kumain ako.
Bawal yan.
I did after the coronation night. Kasi late na po natapos.
Oo naman.
Yes, oo. Very late na. Nakauwi na po ako, I think around 4 a.m.
Oh, diba?
Wow.
Sabi ko, wala akong ibang gagawin ngayon. Magtatanggal lang ako ng makeup. Matutulog natulog, and then after that, kumain po ako.
Ano yung kinain mo? Pwede ba namin malaman?
Ordered my favorite ulam, chicken curry.
Okay, chicken curry.
And rice.
Oo.
Pwede na mag-rice.
So, 'di ba, kumain siya ng chicken curry. Yun. So,
Rice. After the 3 months na diet.
Exactly. Reward. That was the best.
Oo naman.
Better than a crown, I would say.
Right. So,
And a reward for me na.
naman, minsan lang naman yun. So, hayaan na natin siyang kumain. So, Chelsea, given the fact that you've competed in different local and international pageant competition, alam natin yan, just like your sister Rowan. So, may we know, kinakabahan ka pa ba?
Yes, noon po. Especially now, nabitbit ko na ang name ng Philippines. Of course, there is a pressure at the same time. But I will make a promise this morning that I will give my very best in order to represent Philippines so well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
Oh, I like that confidence.
An attitude.
Yes, winner.
Yes.
Chelsea, how do you handle pressure?
I actually embrace it. I
Oh.
actually acknowledge pressure kasi I actually love challenges. And in order for me to survive in pageantry, you have to face your fears and of course embrace that pressure and turn it into your power. Sabi nga nung makeup artist ko, si Mami Drew, gusto ko yan, yung kinakabahan ka, gusto ko yung napipressure ka. Kasi kapag pressure ka, kinakabahan, meron kang giggle factor. Pero siya, hindi naman super intense yung giggle factor. Kung yung giggle factor lang na yun is to do your best and to represent your city so well and your personality and self as well on stage.
Ayun, since we're talking about pressure, may add ko lang, Dina. Alam mo naman, mataas yung pressure sa'yo or matindi yung pressure sa'yo kasi back to back, di ba? So, ready ka talaga, no?
Yes, already na tayo. We're all aiming for a back-to-back win and I just hope na makamit natin yun, makuha natin natin or yung achievement na yun. And I actually talked to Miss Marina. She congratulated me right after our coronation night and she asked me to go out and of course I want to take that opportunity as well to ask her advice, tips. Kasi of course first time ko po sa Europe, first time sa Albania actually siya gaganapin. Next month na ang laban natin.
Oh, wow.
Actually, tatlo po kami lilipat.
Yes, kayong tatlo.
Month? Grabe. Pero I'm actually happy kasi makukontinue lang din naman yung mga trainings na ginawa ko during the Binibining Pilipinas pageant. So at least po, no, fresh pa lahat ng trainings.
Tama.
Ginawa ko during the pageant.
Tama. And Chelsea, what or who motivates or inspires you to, work harder in achieving the back-to-back victory for the Philippines?
Sorry, super eager ng background. Well, there were a lot of people who inspired me to move forward and to push through here in my Binibining Pilipinas journey. So aside from my management, which is Pro Media, of course, yung family ko po talaga yung nag-push sa akin. Kasi as what I've mentioned earlier, I wasn't really sure if I will join Binibining Pilipinas. But because of my family, they really motivated me and pushed me to join this year. And sobrang happy lang ako kasi kinuha ko yung advice nila. Siguro kung hindi ko kinuha yun, edi wala tayong Miss Globe.
Oo nga, nako. Good thing you listened.
Oo, indeed, everything happens for a reason. And this reason is actually my motivation to do better and do better.
All right.
Chelsea, tell us a little bit about your family. Marami ba kayong beauty queens sa family nyo?
And again po,
Tell us a bit more about your family. You mentioned that your sister encouraged you to join, di ba? Tell us more about your family.
Yes po. My older sister right now is in Tacloban City. Actually, ang gap po namin is 10 years. So ako po talaga yung bunso niya, super love niya. Very spoiled nga ako actually. So siya po talaga nag-encourage sa akin. Kasi my parents po are not here. Especially my mother. She's currently working in Jordan as a private nurse. So wala po talaga siyang physically sa akin. So my sister is there to guide me and to protect me as well. So siya po talaga inspire sa akin mag-join ng pageant. So nag-start po ako mag-join ng pageant 2015 when I moved in Tacloban City. So siya talaga yung naging guide ko, naging guardian angel ko sa pageant ko.
Okay.
And actually, businesswoman siya. So, maybe after my pageantry career, mapunta tayo sa side na yon.
Okay.
Okay. Aside from your mom and your sister, do you have any other female role models, local or international?
Well, in terms of beauty queen naman po, I do not have specific na ina-idolize kasi all of them are equally beautiful, intelligent, and inspirational as well. But I have this inspiration when it comes to my course, which is EB Broadcasting, is Miss Cara David.
Yes.
Awarded journalist, and she was the one who inspired me to took up AB Broadcasting. And I hope someday, given a chance, I would also like to create my own documentary like her.
I see. So earlier you said that your sister encouraged you to join beauty pageants. So without encouragement ba, gusto mo talaga maging beauty queen?
Feeling ko kasi, sir, itong motivation na to, yung inspiration, nag-start talaga when I was still a kid. Kung ano kasi nakikita mo on television, usually, yun yung ginagaya mo. So, I think hindi ko lang siya ma-process right now, pero feeling ko, nakakita siguro ako ng isang pageant show when I was still a kid. And I think doon ko nakuha tong motivation to become a beauty queen.
Okay.
Yeah, ang galing, no? They're all so young and beautiful. And in fact, you're one of the youngest candidates this year. If you didn't win, would you have tried your luck again next time?
To be honest, after nung coronation night, sabi ko, kung hindi man ako manalo, wala pa po akong ibang plans. Kasi, to be honest po, I am really aiming for a crown in Binibining Pilipinas. So, I really don't have a plan after that pageant. Kasi sabi ko, wala akong ibang iisipin kundi ang magiging international pageant ko. So, to be honest, I do not have any plans po talaga after no coronation night.
Okay. So, ayan, wala kang plan, pero ayan, nagka-corona ka. Di ba? So, since you are now a beauty queen, so what's your advice to aspiring beauty queens just like you?
Well, my advice to all the aspiring beauty queens like me, first of all, you have to take risks. If you have any fears or doubt in yourself, you have to take it as a challenge. That's what I did in my Binibining Pilipinas journey. And of course, you also have to find people who are genuine, kind, and generous to you. Kasi to be honest po, in pageantry, you cannot survive alone. This is the reality. So you really have to find people that will support you from the start until the end in order to get a crown.
How are you preparing for your trip to Albania, for your competition, for the Miss Globe? That's already in October 15.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, as of the moment, I actually don't have any concrete plans yet because we're still busy with our media tour.
Yes.
Actually, for 2 months po talaga ata po na may media interview. But have a meeting na po last week. So with my Pearl Media Management, we actually have this long list na with designers and mga makeup artists that we want to work with.
Okay.
So yan po yung plan namin as of the moment.
Okay.
So hopefully really excited for our future gowns and mga OOTD pasables. And of course, we actually want to focus also on my communication skills and to highlight more of our country, which is the Philippines, and ma-apply po sana natin yon sa national costume natin.
Right. And since we're talking about the preparation for the upcoming Miss Globe, where you are buying for a back-to-back, so will you be wearing creations from the same designers, or are you open to different or options?
Yun nga po, sir. I actually want to work with different designers. So, we made a list na of designers and even makeup artists that we want to work with. So, hopefully, makakita rin po tayo ng ibang creation. Siyempre, well, grateful naman po ako sa naging designers ko during the Binibining Pilipinas. But right now, we want kasi na ma-highlight talaga yung Philippines through sa designs na isusuot natin on an international pageant. So maybe we will work with different designers now.
Have you talked to previous title holders recently or lately? If so, what did they advise you?
Well, Miss Mau pa lang po and virtually pa. So, hindi pa po talaga kami nakapag-meet personally kasi medyo busy pa as of the moment. But yun na po, she actually asked me to go out and have dinner with her. Para naman pag-usapan din namin. Kasi first time po sa Albania, first time po pupunta sa Europe. So, I really don't have any idea with the country and their culture and tradition as well. So, I want to ask her tips and advice para naman maging prepared po tayo sa pageant next month. Oh my God, next month.
Next month.
Mukhang handang-handa ka naman yung attitude mo, yung smile mo handang-handa ka, parang si Rowan din kanina. So, which is actually good. So, ayan, tatanungin kita ngayon, pressure ito sa'yo. Why should you be the next Miss Globe?
Well, I actually have a short answer with that. I should be the next Miss Globe 2022 because I am worth crowning.
Nga naman, di ba?
Oo, di ba? I agree.
Own it, di ba? Yun lang yun.
Chelsea, before we let you go, would you like to say any parting words to our viewers?
Listeners, your fans, supporters, or family, maybe?
Yes, I would like to take this opportunity to say thank you very much to all my fellow Taclobanons and fellow Warainons who are watching right now. Damo nga salamat sa iyong tanan for supporting me and my Binibining Pilipinas journey. And of course, I would also like to ask help from all of you, my fellow kababayans, to also follow all of my social media accounts because the Miss Globe organization is actually looking for not just a beauty queen, but kinda an influencer as well. So I hope that you could also follow all my social media accounts for more updates on my upcoming pageant.
Miss Lovely Chelsea, don't worry, we will support you. Alam mo naman yung mga pageant fans and enthusiasts, mga susuportahan ka ng mga yan, di ba?
Chelsea Fernandez, thank you for gracing our early morning show again. We wish you good luck.
And we'll see you in a bit. Ayan, dapat gaganyan na matulong tayo. Okay. We have one more Binibini queen to interview. The queen who won, Best in Swimsuit and Best in Evening Gown for 2 consecutive editions.
Wow.
Malalaman natin yan, okay? So we'll get to know her right after the break.
And we're back on Gising Na. Our third Binibining queen is a 24-year-old professional model and businesswoman. Prior to winning this year's title, she was Miss Friendship International 2019 first runner-up and the reigning Binibining Pilipinas first runner-up. Now, she emerged as Binibining Pilipinas Intercontinental. Good morning and welcome back to the show, Gabrielle Camille Basiano, who represented Borongan Eastern Samar.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning everyone.
Welcome back. Okay lang. Oh, ang ganda na naman, di ba?
Thank you for having me.
Of course, nanalo kayo, di ba? So, tanong talaga. At napakaganda mo na naman talaga yung umaga. Naiingit na naman ako. Di ba?
Congratulations on your win.
Yes. Di ba? Ang ganda-ganda ng mukha, oh. Ayun. Anyway, Gab.
Fine featured.
Look at the,
diba?
yung, dito, oh, dito.
The bone structure.
Yes, the contour.
Ganun, anyway.
Yun, sorry. How are you? Nag-sink in na ba sa'yo na finally ay, ikaw ay isang Binibining Pilipinas queen?
First few days, medyo feeling ko regular events lang siya ng Binibini. But after yesterday, doon ko talaga na-feel, oh my gosh, 1 week na palang tapos yung competition. Eto na talaga, wala nang bawian. I'm Miss Intercontinental.
How did your family, friends, and fans react after you won?
They're so happy po kasi we've been waiting for this moment for so long. And finally, eto na po, nangyari na. Siyempre, you all know na I joined last year and won first runner-up. But this year, eto na, mag-represent na ako ng Philippines. So, nakakatuwang isipin na this time, hindi lang Borongan City yung dala ko, kundi buong Pilipinas.
Right.
That should be like a big, major challenge and
Yes.
pressure.
Responsibility, actually. Yun. So, ayan, di ba, na-sink in na nga sa'yo yung Miss, ano yung, nakalimutan ko na yung Binibining Pilipinas Intercontinental, di ba? So, ano naman yung mga sweetest or most encouraging message na natanggap mo from your loved ones or families before, during, and after the 58th edition?
Before the competition, yung morning po, yung father ko po kasi hindi po siya ganun ka-expressive when it comes to words. So, nagulat ako kasi nag-check ako ng messages ko. And then, there's a message from my dad. And it's the very first time na nag-I love you siya sa akin.
Oh!
So, parang yun yung nag-motivate sa akin na, okay, my dad told me, you know, whatever happened, he's proud of me. And yun yung naging way ko para ma-enjoy na lang. Parang natanggal lahat ng pressure na nararamdaman ko during that night. And then, in-enjoy ko na lang po talaga yung competition. And I'm really glad na it went well. Parang natanggal lang.
Very nice.
Diba? Napaka-touching naman nun.
You talked about your father, so ano lang siya, like a quiet support for you. What about the rest of your family? What do they do to support you? Or sino yung pinaka-most encouraging sa kanila sa pageant journey mo?
Okay, aside from my sister, my mentor po, which is si Kuya RL.
Si RL.
Kasi, yes. So, si Kuya RL po kasi yung kaisa-isa sa team ko na nakarinig lahat ng mga pinagdaanan ko, lahat ng worries ko, lahat ng doubts ko, and he's the one who continuously told me na, ano ka ba, kaya mo yan. You can do it. Huwag mong i-doubt yung capabilities mo. And then, so I did. So I'm very thankful to Kuya RL. I'm very grateful na siya yung naging mentor ko because he's not just a mentor. He's like a father, a brother, lahat na. Yun talaga yung naging role niya sa life ko. Kasi hindi lang sa pageant siya naging mentor, kundi pati sa buong buhay ko na talaga.
Ayun. Gab, tsaka di na masabi ko lang, yung actually kanyang mentor, trainer, or friend, or whatever, kung ano man gusto mong i-describe sa kanya, siya actually yung trainer nung nanalong Miss Universe Thailand. Tapos eto ngayon siya, kay Gabi din. So, double victory yun dun sa kanyang trainer. Diba?
Ang galing.
Ay, may ano po ako, may chika po ako.
O sige, go! Gusto namin yan! Go! Go!
Kasi po, nauna po yung competition ng Miss Universe Thailand. So, before pa mag-Miss Universe Thailand, sabi ni Kuya RL na humingi daw po siya ng sign if I'm going to win this year. So sabi niya po, if makapasok sa top 5 si Ana, mananalo po ako ng crown. And then, nung night po before the competition, nag-message akin sila Kuya RL na nanalo si Ana. And major crowd talaga, yung crowd talaga na Miss Thailand. Tapos sabi ko, oh my gosh, Lord, kung totoo man to, ibigay niyo na po.
Ay, tapos naalala ko pa, yung interview ko sa'yo, di ba, ikaw yung napunta ka sa Thailand, meron kang isang touching or moving experience dyan, di ba? So, it's kinda related. So, yung journey mo is kinda meaningful and exciting actually, right?
Medyo may
Yes,
pagka-destiny, fate, ganyan.
Right. Ang ganda kasi ng story niya nung interview ko siya bago yung coronation. So, yun, medyo matagal yung usapan namin pero na-touch kami dun sa kanyang kwento na yun. Tapos ayun, may chika na naman siya ngayon sa Thailand din. So, Thailand na naman. Ayun lang.
So, Gabby, after all that, what was the first thing you did the following day?
So, late na natapos yung pageant, just like Chelsea, na kumain din po ako. Pero aside from that, tinawagan ko po yung dad ko. Kasi yun po yung time na naiuwi po namin yung crown and then yung sash. Kasi usually po hindi po namin siya pwede may uwi, syempre. And video chat po namin siya ng sister ko na nanood ng pageant ko. So, ayun, natuwa siya. And nakita ko talaga sa mukha niya kung gaano siya ka-happy na nakita niya sa akin yung sash and crown.
Gab and Dean, ini-imagine ko yung tatay niya, yung facial reaction, yung ano mo yun, hindi ko alam kung umiyak ba. I'm sorry, hindi ko alam kung umiyak or something. Parang ang sarap makita at yung pakiramdam ng gano'n. Overwhelming yung feeling, di ba?
We're
Opo,
very
tsaka
happy.
po, umaga po kami nag-video chat. Nagulat po ako may tarpaulin na po silang congratulations.
Oh, di ba? Ang bilis, di ba?
The recent photos din po yun yung photos
Oh, di ba?
Ang bilis.
In short, updated si father, si Pudra. Yun lang yun. So, Gab, given the fact that you've competed in different local and international pageant competitions, right? Ikaw ba, kinakabahan pa ba?
Of course naman po. Kasi parang yung nerves natin, yun yung magbibigay ng excitement sa lahat ng mga gagawin natin on stage.
Right.
And for me po, yung kaba is, that's normal. And kagaya nga nung sinasabi ni Chelsea, kailangan mong i-embrace yung mga nararamdaman for you to be able to perform well on stage.
Tama.
Gabby, at what age did you start to join pageants?
I'm not sure kung medyo late na ako, pero I think nag-18 na po ako nung nag-start akong mag-join ng pageant.
So at that time, how did you handle pressure? I mean, all the girls that we've interviewed have all said that it's really a lot of hard work and a lot of pressure for them, for you. Kasi you strike me as a very calm person.
Oh.
Yes.
When I was starting po, hindi ko po alam kung paano i-control yung emotions ko. Paano ko i-control yung mga nararamdaman kong feelings. And as the time goes by, nalalaman mo din na kailangan mo lang palang mag-trust sa self mo. Kasi in that way, mag-glow ka differently when you're on stage. So, for me, before ko mapapansin nyo, I'm shaking and all that. Pero this year, embrace ko na lang lahat ng mga nangyayari. Parang nilet go ko lahat ng mga hindi ko dapat maramdaman. And I told myself, okay, I'm going to enjoy it.
Again. So, Gab, what or who motivates or inspires you to, work harder? And ayan, isa ka rin sa nag-aay ng back-to-back victory from Cinderella. Benita, na-interview niya, di ba? Remember kayo ni Jojo na-interview kasi nila si Cindy sa isang show. So ayan, back-to-back. So, paano ka na motivate dyan sa pagkuha ng back-to-back dyan sa title na yan?
So, before po, pag tinatanong po ako kung paano ko na motivate sa Binibining, ang palagi ko pong sinasagot is, this is for all the people who built their dreams with me. Pero this time po, nang-motivate po ko pag iniisip ko na I'll be representing the whole country. Kasi iba na po siya eh. Buong Pilipinas na yung dala mo, hindi na lang Borongan City, hindi na lang lahat ng mga taong gumawa ng pangarap kasama ko, that this is for the Philippines. So dun pa lang nang-motivate na ako. And aside from that, I'm backed up with supporting people. So I'm thankful for that na din po.
I'm sure by this time, you've realized that you're also like a role model, right? So it has sunk in. It's part of who you are right now. But before you got there, I'm sure you've had role models that you've looked up to and, you know, still admire. So can you tell us more about these women?
Actually, the first ever role model, hindi po siya babae. When it comes to pageants
Okay.
and sa journey ko dito sa Binibining, it's Kuya RL.
Oh,
Kasi
okay.
nakita ko po kung gaano siya ka-passionate sa ginagawa niya. And I really admire him for that. And aside from that po, napakita niya po sa akin kung paano ko dapat harapin yung mga taong nagda-doubt sa akin. And paano ko dapat i-control lahat ng mga nararamdaman ko on stage or off stage. So it really helped me a lot as a person. And para sa akin, yun yung mga bagay na hanggang sa international stage, pwede ko pong madala.
Okay. Gab, was becoming a beauty queen your ultimate dream ba? Or kung hindi, ano yung ultimate dream mo and bakit?
So bata pa lang po kasi ako, nagta-travel na po kami ng family ko, ng sisters ko. So gustong-gusto ko po talaga before maging flight attendant. Oo. And aside from that po, nung college po ko, dun po ako naging open sa modeling. Apo. And so yun po yung dream ko talaga before. Gusto ko maging model. I want to join this specific show na nakikita ko na international. And then, as time goes by po, meron pong nag-alok sa akin to join pageants. And yun po yung sa school namin, which is pareho kami ni Chelsea. Pareho po kami ng school ni Chelsea sa Asian. And sila po yung nag-open sa akin before hanggang sa naging big help siya sa studies ko financially. Kasi yun na po, halos yun na po yung nagpa-aral sa akin. Kasi ang dami pong local pageant sa province namin. So, sali po ako ng sali before kasi ito yung pinagagamit ko pang tuition ko and all that. Hanggang sa na-realize ko na hindi na po pala siya sa akin lang nakakatulong. But sa ibang tao din, naglo-look up sa mga beauty queens.
Din, before we go ahead, I just need to say na silang, actually, ang galing ng tatlo medyo relate sila. At kita mo sa kanila yung kanilang Binibining sisterhood. Hindi lang dito sa Binibini, parang mukhang sa totoong buhay, parang may sisterhood itong tatlo na to. Kasi based dyan sa interview namin sa inyong tatlo, at sakto parang pinagsama-sama kayong tatlo, right, Din?
Yes. Actually, kay Sam,
Which one ba? Rowan, Chelsea?
Rowan. Di ba, unika iha siya. So parang she now has like a big family and she has a lot of sisters.
Tapos pareho din sila ni Gab kasi yung kay Rowan, yung daddy niya, yung father niya din yung very supportive. Ito, yung kay Gab, yung dad din, diba? So, alam mo yun, relate silang tatlo. Diba?
I got curious lang about what you said kanina na parang you had this you had to go through some things that your manager had to help you with
everything.
Yes, yung parang ano yung mga doubts or fears that you had to overcome to get to where you are right now.
Right.
Very vocal naman po kapag tinatanong ako kung ano yung mga pinagdaanan ko. And feeling ko po, yung pinakamalaking pinagdaanan ko po, and alam ko pong pinagdaanan din po ng iba, is when people start to doubt your capabilities.
Ay.
Parang yung ibang tao yung nagpuput ng limit sa kakayahan mo. Because, syempre, I joined Binibining Pilipinas last year and nakita nila yung mga flaws ko and all. Syempre, nandun ako nasa position ako where ma-judge ako ng tao eh. So, people will be giving a lot of opinions talaga. And there's this one thing na parang na-hurt ako ng sobra. It's people telling me na this is not a year, you will not win a crown. And yun talaga yung iniiyak ko, na parang, kuya, hindi na ako na-appreciate ng tao. Ganon. And Kuya RL was there to motivate me and to tell me that I can, na kaya ko yan, and it's just a challenge. So, yung mga ganong bagay, ginawa namin siyang motivation.
Okay. So he was there for
Parang
her.
that's really hard, to be told na ganon. Very discouraging. And I'm really glad that you pushed through. Pushed on, di ba?
Naka-move on.
I'm sure that it made you a stronger person.
Yes, for sure po.
And Gab, if I'm not mistaken, I think you're one of the youngest candidates this year. So if you didn't win, anong plan mo? Magtatrabaho ka ba? What? Anong gagawin mo?
It's funny kasi ang dami pong nagtatanong yan.
No, okay lang.
candidates pa lang kami. Tinatanong na kami yan. And I remember this conversation with Josh Demakulangan.
Okay.
Nagtatanong kami, babe, anong plano mo after the coronation? And pareho kami ng sagot. Wala akong plan because sinet ko na yung heart and mind ko to win sa Binibining Pilipinas.
Oh, diba? I own it! Ganun lang.
Minanifest na po namin siya.
Ayan na. Reyna na siya.
Attitude, di ba? It really, really helps. Anything. What advice would you give to aspiring beauty queens?
To them to not put so much weight on the opinion of other people because you know yourself better than anyone else. So, kung meron ka mang maririnig na comments from other people, piliin mo lang kung ano yung iti-take mo. Especially kasi sa comments, minsan nakakatulong din yun sa atin. Kasi you will know what to improve. Saan ka nagkukulang. So, meron kang time to adjust yourself, to improve yourself. And lagi nilang katandaan na pag meron mang mga something na comment na maglilimit sa capabilities mo, always remember or go back to your core. Kasi yun yung magtutulong sa'yo to keep going.
Right. So, ayan, mag-represent ka na ng bansa natin sa international stage. Ayun nga, may pressure, di ba? Back to back, from Cinderella o Benita. Yun yung reigning Miss Intercontinental natin. So, pakicorrect mo naman kami kasi may ibang date na lumalabas eh. Ano ba talaga? October 15 or December 13 sa Egypt? So, can you tell us more about your preparation?
The competition will be on October 14.
Okay.
Yes,
Mali pa rin yung sinabi ko. Fake news.
Magkakasunod po kaming tatlo.
Right.
Sabay-sabay po yung alis namin.
Correct.
And regarding sa preparation, it's the same with Binibining Pilipinas. Siyempre, we need to train mentally, sa technical, physical, because it's the whole world, it's the whole Philippines that you'll be representing this time. So, it's a good thing kasi parang, kagaya nga na sabi ni Roberta and ni Chelsea, yung preparation namin, magko-continue na lang siya.
Ngayon.
And, yes.
Fresh pa.
And, oo, totoo.
Kanang fresh. Right?
And masasabi ko din po na pinaplano na po namin yung mga pasabog sa amin ng
yan.
namin. Yes, and meron na din po kaming tinap ng mga designers for my OOTDs.
Wow.
Because I told my designer nung long gown and nung natkos ko na I want you guys to focus sa long gown natin and sa natkos. Huwag nyo nang isipin yung OOTD kasi ang gawin na lang natin is to tap other designers para din meron din po silang exposure.
May kaugnayan dyan.
Speaking
of your chosen designer. So, same designer ka pala, tama ba?
Yes po.
Ayan.
Sa
So, nakikita mo ngayon or namin yung iyong, pasabog at paandar na yan ng evening gown. At din, last time, may paandar din at pasabog yan dun sa evening gown niya na hooded, na beaded na may ganon. At siya din yung nanalong best in evening gown. Tapos, ayan, tingnan mo. Panurin muna natin. Ayan siya. O, diba? Sa lakot.
Galing.
Tingnan mo naman gagawin niya. Oh, ha? The drama. All.
Yun yung favorite part mo yan.
Oo, yun yung fave. Actually, sigawan kami dyan. Kasi grabe ito. Ito agad sabi namin na, ano ba naman to si Gab? Ito na naman. May paandar na naman to. This is the exact word from us. Ganyan. Tapos may narinig kami, ayan na naman siya. Ayan. Yung mga, kasi magkakatabi kami media eh. So, ayan, ayun pa. Ayan pa siya. Oh. Oops. Didn't look at that. Oh. Oh, ayun yun. Ayan. So, ang aabangan ba namin has something to do or meron bang ganyan ding effect? Na evening gown. Siyempre, hindi mo i-reveal sa amin. Alam namin. Nag-ano lang kami, nanunundot pa na, sundot-sundot lang kami kung sasabihin. Pero alam mo naman, hindi mo yung sasabihin sa amin, of course. Ambitious lang ako magtanong dito.
Gab, is that one of your favorite parts of joining pageants? Yung ganyan, yung showcasing, di ba?
Tama.
Gowns and national costumes, di ba?
Yes. Palagi ko po siyang inaabangan. And very excited po kung gawin siya. Kasi creative din po talaga yung designers ko. So, I'm willing to like go out there and show their creations. Plus the choreography of Kuya RL, of course.
The drama.
Yes, the drama.
Drama yung tawag dyan, drama. Hindi siya pasabog, drama.
Kay Kuya RL lang gagaling yung mga drama na yan. Yung talagang kinoconceptualize nila yan.
Ayun yung kanyang costume, ayun o, yung Virgin Mary yan. Isa pa yan.
Oo, Gab, curious ako, do you have any input when it comes to what you're going to wear in the actual pageant?
Yes, of course po. Kasi my designers are always asking me if I'm okay with this. And if there's something na gusto kong ipabago, they're open naman. Tapos, nakakatuwa kasi ngayon, talagang tinatanong nila kung anong gusto mong feels, anong gusto mong dalhin doon. And kaya mas lalo akong na-excite na suotin yung creations ng mga designers na magiging katrabaho ko.
Ayun siya,
Nakakatuwa po talaga.
yung costume.
Parang pwedeng maging actor to si Gabby afterwards eh. Kasi may, ano siya may flair.
Oo, at saka may drama nga, kabugay yung mga drama.
Is that something that you've thought about? What will you do after, when you're done with the pageant circuits?
Pumapasok po sa isip ko na pasukin ng showbiz industry. Siyempre, pagbigyan po ako ng opportunity, why not?
Oo naman.
And gusto ko din pong mag-take ng public speaking lessons for hosting.
Okay.
O, diba?
Pwede.
Kasi parang this time gusto kong ako naman yung mag-host sa mga pageants.
Ay, okay.
Yes.
Nice.
Ako naman yung mag-host sa pageants kasi tapos na akong mag-pageants.
Oh.
Something to look forward to.
Tsaka, dapat feel mo din maging judge sa Binibining Pilipinas at mangyayari yan.
Gusto ko rin maging judge.
Kailangan mo natin maging queen or credentials to be a judge.
Gabby, have you talked with previous title holders? And if so, what have they advised you about, your upcoming challenge?
Yep.
Hello, ang dami ko.
Oh, wow! Nice!
Yes, I talked to Ate Kylie.
Okay.
Kylie Versosa. I talked to Samantha Bernardo. And si Sam talaga yung tumakbo sa backstage during rehearsals kasi nakikita niya yung struggle ko nung gown. Kasi mabigat po yung gown, so pumupulupot siya dun sa legs ko. So kailangan ko pang ipa-alter siya ng last minute.
Oh my God.
So, and si Sam, nung nakita niya ako nagsistruggle, tumakbo po siya sa backstage. Tapos sabi niya sa akin, Gab, do this, do this. Meron siyang mga technique na binigay sa akin.
Diba?
Sa gown. Yeah, so naging very helpful din naman yun. And aside from that, I talked to Cindy, of course.
Okay.
Nagkakaroon kami ng mentorship. And I messaged Ate Karen Galman.
Yun yung una natin Miss
Syempre
Intercon.
True. So, syempre kailangan natin ng tips from the pros.
Exactly. Ayun. So, sisterhood din from Samantha Bernardo at previous queens ang nangyari. So, eto na. Gab, tatanungin na kita at pre-pressuring na kita. Why should you be the next Miss Intercontinental?
I should be the next Miss Intercontinental simply because I have the heart to show the people that everything is possible. I want to give hope to people that a back-to-back win is possible. And aside from that, I am ready to take the duties and responsibilities of being the next Miss Intercontinental. And I am willing to work with the organization, of course.
Diba? Ang mga ano, tinutuntong queen, di ba? Ay, ayun na naman, nainggit na naman ako sa kanilang mga nilalagay doon sa mukha na yun. Ano yung mga nilalagay nyo dyan?
Okay, I guess Kim is asking, what was your beauty routine?
Oo, yung secret. This early in the morning, like 7:30 in the
Blush lang din po, like Rowan.
Oh, yan. Invest in a blush.
Nahiya naman ako, yun lang ba nilalagay? How to be pogab?
Well, you know, syempre, mga queens yan, di ba?
Kahit anong ilagay dyan, gaganda pa rin sila, di ba? Sana all. Chino. Ano?
Water.
Ay, oo naman. Agree ako dyan. Water.
Well, thank you. Grabe, ang saya ng usapan natin this morning.
Yes, ayan. Bago ka namin pakawalan, Gabi, any parting words, any message to your fans, family, or supporters? Go ahead.
First of all, I would like to thank Daily Tribune
Of
for
course.
having us and to BPCI for this wonderful opportunity of representing the Philippines. And to all my Gabarbies, thank you so much for your love and support. And I would like to shout out my team and my family. Hello po. Maraming salamat sa pagsuporta since day one. I love you all.
And we love you too.
Oh, thank you.
Oo, makikita pa tayo, alam mo yan.
Yes.
So, Miss Gabrielle Basiano, thank you very much for joining us in our early morning show, and we wish you all the best of luck.
And good luck. And alam namin, you will raise the flag. Diba? Yan.
With flair.
Yes. Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
Oh, anong masasabi mo sa ating chikahan ngayong umaga, di ba?
Naka-energize.
Di ba? Magigising ka sa kasama ng mga kagandahan, katalinuhan, at ang ano yan maganda sa kanila yung sisterhood na pinapakita.
Yes. Oo nga, yun yung napansin ko about this pageant.
Binibini yan.
Interviews. Talagang they get really close, and also one thing is they work very hard, di ba? Hindi lang yan, ang hirap pala talaga maging maganda, no?
Hindi. At saka, Dina, ang gusto ko dun sa tatlo, kahit, actually, pressure silang tatlo. First, Miss Grand. Dalawang back-to-back. Kita mo sa mukha nila, na parang walang pressure. Parang wala, alam mo yun?
Very,
Enjoying it, relax. Parang train na sila. Parang inaantay na lang nilang yung moment na igaganon yung, shh, grabe. Something like
but
that.
it takes a lot of hard work. Diba? And discipline, and you have to have that dream, diba, I guess, and
Right.
passion.
Tsaka yung siyempre importante yung support systems, your loved ones, your family, supporters, yung
yes.
fans. Ayun. Tsaka yung kanilang tamang, yung right attitude at tsaka yung motivation to get that crown.
So something to learn
Yep.
from watching pageants
True.
and talking with our queens.
Yes.
So thank you very much, Binibining Pilipinas Charities Incorporated, Araneta Group of Companies, PR Team Ray and Leroy, and Araneta City, the City of First.
At Dina, hindi pa tayo tapos kasi sa muling pag-ere ng ganyan ang buhay dito sa Gising Na, ang tatlong natitirang queens ang ating makakachikahan. Sina Stacy Daniela Gabrielle ang second runner-up, si Herlene Nicole Hipon Girl Budol ng first runner-up, at syempre ang Binibining Pilipinas International Nicole Borromeo.
Samahan niyo kami muli sa Miyerkules para sa isa na namang araw ng punong-puno ng inspirasyon, kagandahan, katalinuhan, tuwing umaga.
Dahil ganyan ang buhay dito sa Gising Na.
Daily Tribune would like to thank the following: Makati City, SM Supermall, Sharp, Century Peak, Prime Homes, Tulfo, DOTR Railway, LRTA, LRMC, Megawide, PGMA, DBP, CAAP, ICTSI, Aboitiz Power, Aboitiz, Udena, Cocogen, Globe, NLEX, Team Energy, MPT, Philcomsat, FDC, RCBC, Divina Law, Maya, Smart Trade, HMNF, LG, Smart, Maybank, PLDT, Caliraya, Mr. Freeze, Senator Villar, Meralco, Republic Cement, Century Property, EK, Mapicon, Carranza, Houseland, Pag-ibig, Meralco, Isuzu, Toyota, Toktok, Suzuki, MG, Angkas, Mitsubishi, Beautyderm, SM Retail, NAC, Mondelez, BPI, Araneta, Insight, Pure Gold, Deco, Watson, Copiroti, Pagcor, and Simply Thai.